So recently, Avatar The Last Airbender came out with a new movie recently. And people been hating on this thing ever since it dropped. And that's so crazy to say because, bro, I watched it myself. And it is not what the internet is making it out to be. People are just nitpicking the most nitpick things ever to exist in mankind. Like, bro, are we serious? Even Moist Critical made a video talking down on Avatar The Last Airbender the movie. And I went to go watch this for myself even before looking at those things because I did see the internet complaining about this movie before. And I wanted to see what everyone was complaining about. And I also just wanted to watch this movie because I enjoyed the Avatar series. And again, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and did not get any points that these people were talking about it being bad for. This was a good movie. And everyone that watched Avatar The Last Airbender, the original series, and Korra, should go watch this and enjoy it. Take your mind out of the nitpick, the oh my god, they didn't do this, oh my god, they didn't. Stop. Just sit down, watch something, and then enjoy it. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Why are we taking it this seriously? And it's crazy because I know these people are mainly used to anime. They're anime fans that are complaining about this. They're used to how anime is. People forget that the Avatar series is a cartoon, my nigga. They tell stories differently from how an anime would go. And yes, the Avatar series does tell a good story in its original run. But at the same time, we cannot hold cartoons to the same standard as an anime, even if it's stylized or animated in the way an anime would be animated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. What are people complaining about? I've been waiting to talk about this. People have been complaining about how everyone in the Avatar team feels nerfed. And this is how I know. Some of y'all really didn't watch the movie. Y'all watched 10 minutes of the movie, or y'all watched with your eyes and ears closed and you weren't paying attention as to why that may be the case. Because, bro, we actually get to see why that is for every character in this show. Do you want to know the reason why and the reason why you didn't pay attention? One of the reasons is because, bro, they have been at peace. Ever since they got rid of the Lord Ozai's bending brother, they have been at peace. Who sits at the throne of the Five Nations now? Zuko. What does he do now all of his time? He's just sitting on the throne giving orders. He's not doing anything. He's not fighting anybody. No one can challenge Team Avatar because Team Avatar are the best benders on the damn planet. So one, they're in peacetime. Aang and Katara are focused on building Republic City. Nigga, we get to see a time skip of them basically building a city. Do you think for the years they spent time building their city and maintaining it that they've been fighting these big bad things and these people that can challenge them? No, no one can stand a toe to these people. That is one of the reasons why they would get weak. They're in peace and no one can hold a candle to these niggas. And no one is going to try these niggas. So we scratched off Zuko, Aang, and Katara. Sokka, he never was going to be strong. Let's keep it a buck. It doesn't matter what martial arts training you give him. It doesn't matter what sword to give him. It doesn't matter. Sokka is always going to be Sokka. And that's cool. And he was Sokka in this movie. I don't know what more people wanted him to do. He is a non-bender. He had an invention he made. And he used it. And it was very effective. But we're going to get into that one a little bit later. As for Toph, I know people are going to say, well, Toph has technically been training this whole time. No, she hasn't. She's training other people. There is no room for her to grow when she is focused on training other people that she is already way better than. She's helping them improve. She's not improving by helping them improve. Bro, if anything, Toph says in this movie a million times that she is the top earthbender in the world. And then she says it's boring because no one has been able to touch her. No one has been able to top her. Of course, she's either going to be stagnant or get weak over time because she's not helping herself improve. And again, say it with me, there is no big bad to fight against. So at this point in time, they're all in their mid-20s doing their own thing, focused on different things, not actively getting in a ring and boxing like they used to. They're not traveling the world, boxing, doing this together. No, they all are separated, doing their own things, figuring out their life goals, not their bending goals. The whole thing with these characters is everything wasn't really centered around their bending being stronger as a person. They had to make their bending stronger to support the Avatar at a time where he was needed the most. Nowadays, he's only needed to keep the peace. That's it. He's just there. He's just there maintaining peace. What they had achieved has already been achieved. They already achieved their goals. They're just making their goals 10 times X what it was before. I generally don't get how people don't see this. Nigga, they tell you in the movie, if you sit down, stop nitpicking, understand and comprehend what's going on. Of course, at some points, I was annoyed that Aang wasn't just fully going boxing everyone up, going crazy. I feel like he could have done more too, but I understood why and what was happening. It's the same thing I think about Gohan. I get frustrated at Gohan when he get beat up because I know he can do better. But the same understanding, I get what he has been through, I get what he has done, and I understand why he is weak at this point. And for all the people out there, bro, I need y'all to stop this. I need y'all to stop being like, well, he should have used Earthbending and then Firebending and then. You're not Aang. He is not you. He doesn't have your mindset. You don't have his mindset. You're not the Avatar, but if you was, this movie would have gone different. We know that. But other than that, another thing people have been talking about is the Avatar state and how the Avatar state has feel nerfed as well, since we're on the topic of being nerfed. You gotta realize when Aang was 12 years old, his Avatar state was completely different to what it is right now. Before, he was not in control of that Avatar state. That's him and his 1 billion, 1,000 million ancestors going ballistics. Aiding that, giving that nigga everything he needs to be a demon. And now times when he has control over the Avatar state and he can do it at will, it is purely just him 100%. And you gotta realize, Aang is not a fighting type of nigga. He is a pacifist. He is an airbender. Y'all forget that the airbenders are peace niggas. They don't want smoke. They don't want this and that. They will give you smoke if you bring it to them. But they don't want it, genuinely. So when you see Aang doing everything in this movie that makes him seem weak, it's come from a... The thing is, sometimes it comes from a good place in Aang's heart that he needs to learn to let go. Which even the main villain, I forgot his name, it starts with a T. Even he points that out. He points that out when Aang is about to go get a staff. Nigga, bro, Aang is really cool and all, but that nigga got a weakness. That nigga just, he care too much. It's obvious this nigga care too much, and he don't want to hurt or kill nobody. During this whole movie, he never wants to hurt or kill anybody. During the beginning of the Avatar Last Airbender, the whole series, he don't want to hurt or kill nobody. It's not his fault. That is just his person. Y'all didn't watch the original series to understand that. Okay, so I think we pretty much covered Aang and his Avatar state and everything, including the nurse, and why people don't understand those types of things. Okay, let's get into the Katara and the rest of the team Avatar. People are saying that they were bad in this movie, and I say no. Because what would you want them to do? What would you want Team Avatar to do now at this state of their life when they're a lot older? They have their own personal things going on. What would you have made this movie about? They are not going to get up to go travel and have fun like old times. They have responsibilities. This was a good reason to get them to go do something together. And people are saying that, well, they don't seem like friends like they used to before. They're growing up. That's how it works. And if anything, now they seem good together still. They was chilling. They was just doing their own thing. They cool. They was working together fine. They don't need all this dialogue. They don't need all of this development in this movie when we're focusing on airbenders. Bro, Aang just needs to take the lead. That is it. They can be in the background. They can be on the side. It doesn't matter. If we would have had a movie that focused on everyone together and everyone had lines and everyone had this and everyone had that, it would be too much. It would be way too much for the set time that they already have established. An hour and 30 minutes? Nigga, what are we developing with each of these characters on Team Avatar? And it's time. This needed to happen to not pad out the whole story or the whole series with just story of what they've been up to or them arguing with each other. There needed to be something else we needed to focus on. And especially people saying that, bro, Katara's character got killed. Oh my God, Katara, what about her own person being her own person? Bro, the whole time, y'all don't really understand Katara either. Her whole thing in the beginning of the whole Avatar series was not really, I'm gonna be so real with you, it wasn't really personal growth. She was just doing everything she can just to help Aang. She just wanted to help Aang this whole time. If her whole story has been about personal growth, my brother, she would have went on this adventure a long time ago. She would have been developing herself a long time ago. The reason why I feel like she was even getting better in Avatar The Last Airbender is to be a better waterbender teacher for Aang. So when she grows up, she falls in love with Aang. They have a whole life together. They live together. They're building something together. That is her personality. She is just a mother figure now. Okay, cool. She can be just a girlfriend figure now. She got what she wanted. What more do y'all want her? What do you want her to do? What do you want her to say? I will say she was a little bit annoying me in this movie because she was trying to be like somebody's mom in this movie. She was telling Aang, hey, we not supposed to be doing this. You're putting us in danger. Let's just go home right now. Bitch, we've been through more dangerous shit than this. We had to face the Fire Lord. This ain't going through a storm, nigga. If you seen the movie, you know, if you haven't, this is not gonna be a spoiler, really. I'm not gonna lie. This is not a spoiler. You don't gotta click off, you don't gotta mute your ears, you don't gotta do that. She telling niggas they can't go through a goddamn storm, but we can fight the Fire Lord. And that's less dangerous than going through a damn storm. But again, I understood her character. I understand what she developed into. I understand these things because you gotta understand they're not 12 anymore. Now, boom, bruh. That leads me to get into Togga. And why people think, oh my God, why is he stronger than the rest of Team Avatar? Because, bro, Team Avatar got absolutely whooped by Togga. Did y'all not hear what Togga had to go through? Did y'all not hear that Togga is an airbender? But them niggas the most powerful benders in this whole set. I don't care what nobody say. Nigga, think about this. What did the Fire Nation have to do to take these niggas out? They had to wait for Sozin's Comet to take out the airbenders, nigga. They waited at their most powerful fucking day to come and mess up their whole shit. Bro, they got rid of them all, nigga. They believe they got rid of them all. Because, bro, I guarantee you, when they heard that the Avatar was an airbender, nigga, they said, oh, we gonna be cooked if we let this little nigga grow up. We planning for this comet. We gonna wipe them all out. It didn't even matter about having an Avatar there or not at that point. And y'all forget, bro, where Togga came from. The reason why he's so strong, the nigga came, he over 5,000 years old. He came back from 5,000 years ago. Where what was airbenders doing? They was mitigating peace between different nations that was already fighting. So they would hop in the middle of a battle and bite two different sides. Nigga, what? How does that even, bro? That just shows you the strength of these niggas, bro. Airbending is literally so overpowered. Every airbender we see has done some diabolical shit. The evil ones at that. The good ones, of course, they're very peaceful. They're not gonna show you too much. But if you push them too much, they gonna show you some shit. So I don't get how we so confused when a nigga gets some airbending that it's gonna be over fucking powered. That it's gonna be amazing. That it's gonna be something you can't really go against because, bro, the air is all around us right now. My nigga, if I can bend the air around you, you're cooked. You're cooked. With earthbending, it has to at least travel. Earthbending is overpowered too as well because the ground is everywhere. You don't run out of ground. Again, you don't run out of air too as well unless you're in space. Bro, with water and fire, you're cooked, my nigga. You're cooked. Air and water going against wind, you are cooked. And again, I don't know why people bring up the Denied like they were such a big part of this movie when they really weren't. They make it seem like they were this big problem being, as involved in the story or them getting certain things to make them strong and how they can handle this and that and this and that, when no, they really weren't. They weren't anything that you were or what people are saying that they were. If you watch the movie, the Denied are pretty much irrelevant. If anything, they're used to show the character of other characters. And a couple of things I want to point out that were just movie reasons why that happened and it was used to show off other things are: one, the Katara, I ran out of water. People hold on to that and say they destroyed Katara's character when they don't know that was literally just a movie reason for Sokka to come in with his new invention and drop water bombs on people, giving Katara back water. It doesn't matter that, in the first series, she was able to take the sweat drops off of her coochie and then win water. Bro, it doesn't matter. That was clearly just the movie reason to have Sokka come in and have his little moment, do his thing, and everything go back to normal. Another thing that's just a movie moment. There's a point where Aang is climbing a mountain using minimum airbending to maneuver this mountain. When he clearly... he has access to all four elements. He can damn near just propel himself in the air, use firebending, airbending, everything at the same time and go up the top of this big ass mountain. He dead ass didn't need to climb it. But I'm pretty sure it was just to show you scale. The movie just wanted to show you how big and how crazy this mountain was that Aang needed to be at and go to. That was not because, oh, we nerfed Aang so much that he can't do it. No, he can. This was just a movie reason. Forget all the feats, forget all the things people complain about. One thing I genuinely want to say, I enjoyed the fact that they went more detail about the airbenders, because of course Aang is distraught and upset. He's a lot older and he's realizing that, bro, there may not be no more airbenders after me. I'm the last one. This could be it. My whole culture is just gone. I think that was a great way for Aang to reflect on it specifically, not anyone else. It doesn't matter if we've seen this type shit before. It doesn't matter. We haven't seen Aang really go through this like this, especially as an adult. It's different when you're a kid, okay? You don't really understand it. You can still have fun. When you're an adult and realizing that you're the last of something is insane. But the thing is, this movie got to explain more in detail and see how far Aang was willing to go to bring back airbending into the world, to show the culture off, to bring back his people. That's really what this whole thing was. That's all he wanted to do. He wanted everyone to be in peace and harmony, but he felt like he was missing his home, bruh. His culture, nigga. That is a great story. Why are we hating on that? What more did y'all want Team Avatar to do? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. And that's all I'm going to tell you about today. You should go watch the movie for yourself. There's more things people complain about, but that's more stuff towards the end of the movie that I don't want to spoil if anyone ever clicks on this video. I don't want to spoil that for you. Go watch it for yourself. Have your own opinions. Don't listen to what people say online, because people just make and nitpick stuff just for views and get money from it. That's it. But without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm bye.